has been such a long wait. I cannot explain to you how excited I am. I am a player who grew up playing the EA Sports PGA Tour games, and to finally get my hands on the game, it is absolutely massive. I do hope all you fantastic viewers and subscribers are well. I'm just going to check out a few things here before we do continue. We will let the fan base build up here a little bit. But this is such a big moment. I hope all you guys are excited. Let me just check that I am live here. But thank you so much to everyone who is hanging out currently live in the stream. Try to get the chat up. Then we will dive straight in. There we go. Hey, Mr. Jamie Rock, welcome to the live stream. I do hope you are well, pal. Thank you so much for hanging out. So let's jump straight into this, guys. I am so excited. Here's all the boring stuff. User agreement. Does anyone actually read the user agreements? Because I never do. Connecting to EA servers, it's been such a long time since I've seen that. Ravenwood, or WDA, welcome 007. This is PlayStation 5, sir. Let's accept, we'll connect. I can easily pause this, guys, and let you all read the legal stuff. But yes, I do consent. Tooltips. Menu narration, I certainly want that disabled. Colour blindness, I am pretty blind to be honest, but I'm not colour blind, I don't think. Commentary volume, let's turn that down for a little touch. I don't want the commentary too loud so it's going to overpower me. But wow, this is so exciting. I'm going to put that down to 50. Menu narration volume, I don't think we've got that on anyway, I'll just put that to 90. Apply changes, save.
Before we head out to the course,
this is so exciting.
Let's create your golfer.
So we do have to select a golfer. Pick a golfer that best suits your style. You can customize them in more detail later. So, first name. Obviously it's going to have to be early. This is weird how you've got to do this straight off the bat. Early. Last name, you guessed it, 1981. My age, geez, 41, 42 almost in 2 days' time. I'm an old man now. Country, I'm Scottish, not Spanish. Where's S? Oh, this is so exciting, guys. Scotland. him hometown. It's Aberdeen, Scotland. Now living in the Highlands. But proud to be an Aberdonian. That is so cool. Yeah, I've not got right to the game sound yet, pal. Let me adjust all that. Can I hit? There's nothing else I can hit this now, guys. I do apologise. Probably more my skin tone, body type. I think we'll go for type 1. Hairstyle. Afro. The music has stopped now. I wish I had hair like that. That's more like my hair. Is there in fact one with receding bits? I think that's probably as close to my hairstyle at the moment we are going to get just now. Hair color. Dark brown. Facial hair. I just had a shave this morning, so it's going to be clean shaven. I'm not going to worry about my eyebrows. Swing animation and swing style. Now, here we go. Now, that looked pretty cool. It doesn't... Oh, balanced. Okay. In, two, out. Now, this is really, really promising. Sweep. I actually really like the sweep. Let's go with that. Swing style. Handling this right-handed, ball trajectory, medium. Preferred shot type, it is a draw. Swing tempo. I normally swing a little bit faster. Course management. Oh, how cool is this, guys? I am aggressive. There's no need to look for any other options, but I will show you guys the other options. So you do have conservative. You can lay up. Balanced, which is probably in between. At times you're aggressive, at times you're conservative and aggressive. But there we go. Caddy. Oh, you get to choose what your caddy looks like. And I'm just going to go with that. I'm just going to hit random for my caddy. Save and exit. Let's go,
Welcome
guys.
to EA Sports PGA Tour, the exclusive home of major championship golf. You'll be able to compete in the world's top amateur championships, including the Augusta National Women's Amateur and the US Amateur, before you graduate to the PGA Tour and take part in the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Sir Nick Faldo. Wow.
Powered by official PGA Tour ShotLink and TrackMan data, Pure Strike allows for unique golf swings with a fluid feel. Pure Strike combines golfer-specific tendencies with unique course dynamics and ball behavior for the premier golf gameplay experience. As your golf game improves, so does your path to becoming a major champion with unified RPG progression. You'll create and customize a golfer, then develop your skills so you can master each course and learn to attack every hole like a professional. The tee is yours at 30 of the world's most exclusive courses, all designed in photorealistic quality with frostbite, so you can immerse yourself in the visual beauty of some of the sport's most pristine bucket list courses.
How amazing is this, guys? If you are in a live stream, please make sure to smash the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for more EA Sports PGA Tour content.
Customize your experience by selecting from a number of different gameplay styles, including arcade, pro, tour, and sim. Or design a custom style to create your ideal experience.
This is unbelievable. Loving this
Select
so
your
far.
gameplay preferences here.
So here we are. This is right off the bat, apart from kind of choosing your character and making him what he looks like, we've got the gameplay settings and mechanics. So swing mechanic, I'm going to go right stick. I always play with the right analog stick. Putting mechanic, that's new. You can use left or right stick. It will be right stick for me. Gameplay style, Tour Pro. I'm going to go Tour to begin with, guys. I want it to be pretty difficult. Swing difficulty, hard, easy. Let's go. We'll go Tour. And we'll go normal to begin with, just to let me get a feel for the game. Swing meter displays the path, and I want that off. I don't want the swing meter on. Power boost off. Spin control off. Shot shaping on. Lie effect on. Zoom on. Aim and arc, we'll just leave that at short just now. Putting aim point. Assisted aim accounts for uphill and downhill slope to preset the aim marker to a logical distance for the putt. I think we'll just go at cup. I don't want assisted aim. Putt read, I certainly want that off. Putting grid, I'll need that on. Wind gusts on. Wind reading is full. Wind speed and direction is displayed. It's going to be good for you guys to see as well. Elevation full. Auto tap in. Wow, that is really cool. The ball is automatically tapped in when it's on the green and close to the hole. We'll leave that for now, but I think that is a fantastic option to have. Apply changes, save.
That's it. Now take a minute to look around or select Quick Play to get out to the course.
So let's have a look. Now I can hopefully turn down the in menu sounds, guys, because that is very loud. Let's go over to settings. Audio. Whoa, this is so sensitive. Hold on, Early. Slow down, pal. Right, it's now R2 audio. There we go, guys. We've turned down the menu music volume. Hopefully you can hear me better now. That was loud. Commentary, I did turn that down to begin with. Let's apply changes. But thank you to everyone who is currently in the live stream. Please make sure to smash the subscribe button if you are new and leave a like. It really helps out the channel. So, quick play a round of golf. I think that's exactly what we'll do, guys. Let's jump right into this because I watched the EA Sports PGA Tour thing last night, the presentation, and it got a little bit boring. Stroke play. Let's just go with a single play stroke play. Which course? I think everyone's probably seen Augusta at the moment. Let's go St. Andrews. It has to be St. Andrews. Let's go all 18. And let's have a look at the PGA Tour pros and live golfers that are in the game. So we've got myself. We start off at 67. We've got Scotty Scheffler, the world #1. He's the highest rated at 92. Patrick Cantley, Xander Schauffele, Tony Finau, DJ, the big man, is in it, 90 rated. Nelly Korda, she is rated at 90. Sungjae Im, 89. Joaquin Newman, 89. Quite surprised he's rated as high as that. Hideki Matsuyama, 88. Jordan Spieth, 88. Lexi Thompson, 88. Bryson DeChambeau, the bomb. He looks like an absolute beast, 87. Yin Young Ko, 87. Brooks Koepka, another live player, at 87. Daniel Kang, 86. Jessica Korda, 86. Jason Day, 84. Harold Varner III, 84. Bubba Watson, 82, the lefty. Abraham Answer at 80. Cameron Champ at 78. And last but not least, Ian Poulter at 78. I think we are going to tee off with Hideki Matsuyama, guys, 88. Let's have a look at his stats. His approach shot is his strength. Let's select that. So you can add a player here. Let's begin round, and hopefully my gameplay settings have all saved. How do I tee off here? I'm not interested in his outfit. I can't. Oh, there we go. Start round. So here we are, guys. The home of golf. St. Andrews Golf Club.
Now, from the home of golf,
oh my goodness,
EA Sports, so proud to welcome you to the old course at St. Andrews. Rich Lerner up in the tower, pleased to be joined as always by Frank Nallo and Frank Lee. And not talk about the old course without talking about bunkers. 112 of them in all. You know they can derail around, so what's the key to avoiding them?
You just mentioned it, really avoid those bunkers. They're beautifully positioned. If they're downwind, you'd be surprised. The ball can run 60 or 70 yards. So you might be wondering why that bunker's down there, and then all of a sudden you find it. So just keep your eyes open. But, Yeah, hey, it's a beautiful walk, and that's really the way golf was invented and should be played.
Wow, guys, how beautiful was that flyover? That was unbelievable. It really, really was. I will probably play a few holes with this and then try and increase the difficulty, but hopefully my settings have saved. I should be on tour. So how do I address the ball? X. So start the swing by pulling straight down on right stick until the golfer reaches full power. I didn't notice a practice facility in the brief time we were in the main menu. Finish the swing by pushing straight up on the right stick. How to swing. Underswing, overswing, and moving the stick forward too fast or slow will also apply miss hit to your final shot. So can you take a practice swing? Yeah, you can. The ball disappears. Right, that was a laser beam perfect. That looked really good. Underswing a little bit. The apex 89 feet, swing straight, power minus 1.3, carry 291 yards. That needs to stop. Wow, guys, the ball physics
through on these rock hard fairways and
that
into
is
the
just
burn
real life to links golf.
Off the tee.
I can't believe I drove the burn on it first. So here's the drop shot system, which is absolutely fantastic to see. Point of entry. Previous shot was going to put me back on the tee or target line. Drop the ball in line with the pin and hazard. I think that's exactly what I will do.
So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from
the ball
where
did
he
drop
is and
through the
still
grass
get out of
there,
here with a
guys.
par.
It really did. You seen that? The ball disappeared. But we are here, so let's have a look. Let's probably pitch. What's the other options? Texas wedge is a putter. I certainly can't do that. Chip. Flop is the shot I'm looking to execute here. Let's address the ball. But wow, I don't know how the YouTube compression, I'm only streaming in 1080 60 frames per second. I'm playing the game in 4K and the game looks absolutely drop dead gorgeous, guys. I can't explain how beautiful it looks. So let's see if we can get this one close. Now I'm playing with no, there's no vibration actually, so I actually don't know how far to hit this. I'm not sure if there is a vibration mode, like on PGA Tour. But 18 yards, 57, So I didn't hit that hard enough. This is going to be interesting because I cannot feel a vibration.
Early in the round.
All right, so drop
Let's see if
taken,
the ball
that will bring up
disappears this
a
time again.
fifth
It does. The
shot
ball
on the way.
disappears in the drop shots. Right. Let's try and do that again. I think I'm going to have to almost hit this full. But this is going to take a lot of time to get used to. Right. Let's address the ball. I keep forgetting to address the ball. Surely that's better this time. That's not going to get there.
Oh!
Wow. Underswing by 15.5%. So without the aiming aids, guys, this is difficult. Why is the ball on the other side of the... Why is my ball on the other side of the fairway? That's not what it landed. I must have went in the water there again. I've got no idea what's happening here. So chip shot, not the right shot there, guys, on a links golf course.
Didn't go your
overly
way.
aggressive.
Golf, so
but this is going to take a long, long time to get used
now
to.
the second hole here at the Open Championship
the swing arc of the table.
to attack.
Ideally, if you're not the longest hitter, just down the right side. But
how good do the flyovers look? I've got no idea where this will jump to the second hole either. I think I must have exceeded the shot limit. So let me catch up with chat. I believe the marker adjusts the shot power. Yeah, here, 100% Jean Van de Velde moments there. But the flyovers are absolutely spectacular, guys. But this is weird. Let me actually just check if I do have a vibration option here, because I did not see one. So gameplay, swing mechanic, right stick, pattern mechanic, right stick, gameplay style, custom, Swing difficulty normal. Power boost off. I'm actually not seeing anything for. I'm actually going to turn down the music in the game as well. Gameplay music volume, that is loud when it's in the flyovers. I think that's what's affecting that. Visual. Big hit moments enabled. Whole preview flyover. Heartbeat moments enabled. Legal stuff. You don't want to be bored with illegal stuff. Controller. So this is just going to be all field, guys, because I am honestly not seeing anything regarding vibration. I'm certainly not feeling any. Right, let's have another bash at this and see if we can get a feel for it. I don't like all the yardages on the fairway there. So we are 3 over. Hole number 2 here at St Andrews. Driver. Let's apply a little bit of high loft to the club and really bomb this on. The slow is a lot slower than PGA Tour 2K23. But very natural kick there, and this is how links golf fairways run. Once again, I failed to find a fairway.
So after dropping a shot at the first, another fairway missed.
So from
fairway
the rough,
and regulation
here's his
stats
second
aren't
at 2.
great. So the rough is 98 to 100%. It's not the worst of lies, to be honest. I mean, I don't think that's too accurate. I think in this cut of grass here at St Andrews, I'd be in far more trouble than this. Approach shot is probably going to be good. 107, 101 yards to the... Let's play this. I'm actually going to apply a lot of loft, so this hopefully lands nice and softly. Let's address the ball. Now, I did feel a vibration there. Wow. I had a little bit of vibration there, guys. My controller's vibrating now. What a fantastic recovery shot from the rough there.
Rich, is that
even
8 or
managed
9
to get
feet?
a little bit of
I don't know
backspin
about
with
that, but it is a great approach.
the high loft.
This will slide a bit
Our first putt.
It's for
Adjust your
birdie.
aim to account for changes in elevation and left or right break. How to putt. A good rule of thumb is to adjust your aim 1 foot longer for every inch of uphill elevation. The assisted putt and aim point setting will automatically make this adjustment for you. I'm not using that setting, guys. So basically the same rule of thumb as every EA Sports PGA Tour game I've played before, and PGA Tour 2K23 or 21. The putt is level, but let's see how much break there's going to be in this. I'm just going slightly past the first grid here. I do believe there's going to be a lot of turn on this. I don't think I've hit that. Didn't hit it firm enough, so it is going to take a little of getting used to, guys, with no vibration or nothing, unless you are playing with the game aids fully on. But I really don't want to enable them, but we can do later on in the stream for guys that want to see it.
Okay, that's finished off.
Everything
for
about the
a
game
par.
is going to take a little bit of getting used to.
At the third hole now, Frank.
I won't lie, the game looks
relatively
absolutely
easy,
fantastic.
but you know there's some danger lurking somewhere out there on the old course.
There is. There's the pot bunkers down the right side. This is a tee where really you want to have an idea where that wind is coming from.
I
If it's
just
into your
hope
face,
the
you might
YouTube
want to be a little
compression
cautious and go
isn't
towards the
killing
middle
the
of the golf
quality
course.
of the
But if
video,
it's
guys.
behind you,
This is
then it's
jaw-dropping beautiful.
worth challenging that right side.
You certainly don't want to be in these pot bunkers that are down the right-hand side. How do I zoom in and out? That's changing my club. R3. There we go. They've really captured St Andrews here, because in previous games, the elevation gains, drops, and the undulated fairways just don't do the course justice. I've never played this course, guys, but I have walked around the full 18 a couple of times. Trying for an overpower there, I did achieve it.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far.
Wow. I just love the way the ball rolls out. I've actually driven the green here with that overpower. That is ridiculous. This is clearly tournament settings we're playing on here.
Power
Firm
and precision
conditions.
off the tee.
The
On the
decky
green
loves
here on
it.
the par 4 in 1. One feature of so many of these older British courses,
The graphics are beautiful, guys.
greens, and
Honestly,
this,
I mean,
a
for
long
gameplay
look
comparison
for
to 2K23, it's very hard to compare at the moment. Obviously, I'm trying to absorb everything at the same time here, playing on tour difficulty straight off the bat. There's no vibration. I cannot feel any vibration, so all these shots are going to have to be trial and error, and you are going to play by feel. But this is a horrible putt. 74 feet for eagle. It's down 1 foot. I think we just need to get this ball to this slope. And I've still got my concerns if it is going to hold. It turns right to left and then back towards the cup and then away again. Let's see if we can lag this one close. Just looking to find the top of that slope and see how it goes. I may have left that short, you know. I don't think it's going to get there. It's not.
Whoa, I know that's a long putt, but that is way short.
The putting is completely different.
This one is all about
I
touch
can't even compare the
Coming
putting to a
down
game,
that
a
huge
golf game I've
slope.
ever played
Oh, it is a
previously.
birdie putt.
It is so different. The animation is so slow. Let me see if you can actually hit it firmer or quicker. Right, that's me pulling back on the stick as quick as I can. Yeah, it's going to take a long time to get used to this. This is actually a decent putt.
Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Wow,
Hubert
we're going
Green
to
once
3-putt
said
here.
99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't know what happened to the
13
other 1%.
feet up
but
to, so we must go, let's go about 14 feet. It's breaking from left to right. I'm just going the first grid and making sure I'm not leaving this short. I did leave it short. I think I actually had the read there. I would actually say we had the read. But wow,
So
I
the
can't
par number
compare
2
this
on
to
the
any
stem
golf
to
game
the
I've played,
tie
and
for
I
a
have played a
moment.
lot
It is
of golf
bogey
games,
at the
guys.
third, it dropping into +4
It
on
feels
the round.
nothing like
Frank,
PGA
the
Tour
challenge begins to
2K23. It really
intensify
doesn't.
here at the
The
fourth.
swing is a lot more
risky if
slower.
you try and hit it down the right side.
But it feels more
I've seen
precise.
over the years is sort of aired a little bit to the left. That's a safer tee shot. But it does set up a very daunting second.
But the graphics are just, honestly, jaw-dropping beautiful. Now look at that, I've changed my swing, and are you seeing where the swing shows up? I've got to kind of swing diagonally here to achieve the... That's weird, let's see if we can do that. I've got to swing diagonal. That's going to be hard to do. I don't think I can do that. We'll give it a go. That was absolutely laser beam straight.
This starting toward the right side.
I'm in big trouble here. The apex was 101 feet,
Tee shot here at the
295
fourth
yards
finds
carry.
the rough. Definitely time to hit the reset button, slow down, try and calm down.
I'm going to have to try and punch this. But this game is just totally different to anything I've ever played, guys. It really is going to take a little while getting used to. The swing playing is far easier than PGA Tour 2K23. As for the timing, I've not fully got that sussed out yet, but I'm just going to, I don't know if this is going to work. Let's try and punch this through the bushes here. Just try to find out a little bit about the game physics here. I like that, because I honestly had visions of that ball shooting 150 yards through the bush and onto the fairway, so that is a really good outcome. But look how straight my swing line is.
I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that.
Right,
Best
so
to
we've
just
got a
move
finesse
on
shot
to the next shot.
available here. So 74 yards. I'm going to play that. I don't think I need to do anything else. Let's see if we can play the full shot. But the swing is so slow. should spin back. It's going to give me a putt for the par, but I've really struggled on the green so far, as you've seen. Fantastic approach shot there, to be fair. So 11 feet, it is level, it's not uphill. I'm just going to give it a little bit of extra juice anyway, because I am under hitting everything. A little bit of right to left. And let's see if we can drain this. So the putts do turn a little bit more
that was in for sure.
than I expected. Like, I'm probably stuck on the last EA Sports game I played, and that was probably about a week ago, a week and a half ago, and that was Rory McIlroy. So the putting is a little bit more difficult. The green grids do move a lot more. The beads do move more than you are expecting here.
So he will walk off with his 5.
One par,
shot here at the par 4.
a triple bogey, and
We
2
come down to the
bogeys.
5th, the first
It's
par
not
5
going
on
well
the
so
front
far.
side here at St. Andrews. 514-yard hole that ends at a green that is 100 yards deep.
Nah, Blake,
Avoid
I
the
mean, it
Seven
looks
Sisters
similar,
bunkers
but
off the tee,
trust me,
and reaching
the
into
execution
is
of
a
the shot's
possibility
totally different.
if the
I mean,
weather
I'm playing just by
cooperates.
feel here. There's no vibration that I can feel. There's nothing. Unless it's my PlayStation 5 controller, but it does look pretty similar to the pattern on Tiger Woods 14. But the execution is completely different. So power drive. I really need to find a fairway here, guys. Hopefully we can kick on down the centre here. I can't believe how easy it is to swing straight. That should hold the left centre. Triangle does speed up. I'm not holding any fairways here, guys. This is
So that ball
insane.
nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that
That's
tee
a
ball.
horrible shot. I'm going to have to try and draw this onto this green. So, let's see. There we go. A high draw. That's as much as I can draw it. It's going to have to be a high draw. I'm going to have to aim a little bit right here just to try and go over this slope. Maybe it's the shot type there. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. So the shot type affects how much drawn and things you can play as well. I don't think I can cheat any more than that. This is just going to be up to the right-hand side of the green if we play it well. What on earth happened there? Right, it's caused my swing line. Look at it. My
Just need
swing
to
line
settle
did
down,
not
relax
match
on this next shot after going out of
the
bounds.
projected
The
swing
amount of
line that
times
I've got
somebody
to try and
splits the fairway
execute
after
there.
hitting one out of
That
bounds
is so hard.
is
So on
astronomical.
PGA Tour 2K23,
Now
when
playing
you
four
want to play a
after
draw or a
going
fade, you just
OB
swing
on that
straight.
previous
On
shot.
this game here, by the looks of things, let's try that again. High draw. Look at my swing line. I don't even know how I replicate that, guys. That is going to be so hard. Let's take a practice here. But I don't know how... That looks like I've really got to swing diagonal. Right, okay. Let's see. I really like this. I think it's fantastic. There's a lot of emphasis put on the draw and fade shots, clearly. Why is it not letting me play? I thought that was my shot there. There we go. Nah, it's still... How is that going so far right? This game is a lot more challenging than I think anyone was going to give it credit for. When we saw Apex and all these guys on the live stream, they were playing on the easiest settings and they were getting birdies nearly every single hole. This is just completely different. Let's see if we can pitch this one close. I don't like that though. How do you change the camera angle? Right, R1's changing the camera angle, guys. There we go. But the swing is really going to take a lot of getting used to, guys.
Yeah, it is. A game of touch.
It's so slow.
Right there
Maybe because I'm playing with a Deki Matsuyama. I did select a fast swing in my setup right at the start of the video. For guys that have missed that, you can select your swing, so I think that must just be purely for my character. This is breaking multiple ways. Let's see if we can get this one close. Right, I've certainly not left that short. That was a really good putt.
Oh, well, that was a pretty good run. It would have been a heck of a bogey.
I was really aggressive on the analog stick there, guys. I pulled back quick and pushed forward even quicker. So let's see if that is going to affect. See, the putter, I don't like how the putter comes back. It takes ages for the putter to come back.
Well, 5 over par doesn't sound
with
too bad.
Swing meter.
Best effort, but
the draw and fade shots on this set on the arm on is going to be so difficult.
Now at the 6th, not
I think this is a game that you're going to have to invest a little bit of time in.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot. You've got an idea where you want to hit, but there's
my concern is how far
bunkers,
the
tee
shots are traveling, guys.
Down the left side, as well as some pop bunkers down the right. So this requires a very accurate tee shot.
I've absolutely crushed that. You can speed it up as well by holding triangle.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score.
I mean, look at the run out you're getting on the drives here with the firm terrain on the links course. It really is unbelievable.
Maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good
shot.
So
what shot options do we have here? You do have pitch. You've got punch, which we certainly are not going to be playing here. Knockdown, finesse. Do you know what? Let's try a finesse shot again and see if I can get this close. That 2-mile-per-hour wind, part of me, is not really going to affect me. Not from this range. This should be loaded with backspin. Come on, ball. Surely it spins back. That's a lovely shot. Look at Hideki's forearms, man. I mean, his character looks pretty good. The stance on the ball, not convinced of. It doesn't look like how a player would take his stance for certain kind of shots. So 9 feet. There's not a lot of movement in this. I'm just going outside right edge. Play it firm, hopefully. Let's see if we can get our first birdie. Oh, we've got our first birdie off the round.
Take those for granted.
It does take me back to +6.
And it's in for a birdie. Heading now to the
Hey, Beckham, hope you're well.
359-yard par 4-7. Accuracy off the tee is critical. Best line is a
right,
little
guys,
left of the flag.
Sorry, I'm so immersed in the game.
Issue here is avoiding the shell bunker.
What I did to play this early in the UK on PlayStation 5. Now I have EA Play. Now, if you guys have EA Play, all what you have to do is go to the PlayStation Store and look for the standard version, not the deluxe version, the standard version. Next to that, it should say begin your trial. And bingo, you can do what I've done. Now, if you don't have EA Play, it's worthwhile getting because it's only $3.99. If you're that desperate to get it, 7 hours before midnight or whatever it is, guys. But that's what I done. It did work. So let me know if that does work for you as well. If you do have EA Play, go to the store, look for the standard version, not the deluxe version, and it'll say begin trial. And hopefully that works for you. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the yardage. I can't hit driver here. Let's come back to 3. I'm actually going to come back to 5 wood and hopefully avoid these bunkers here. These bunkers at St Andrews are treacherous. Overswing. Laser beam. Now, I do get a vibration on the controller when the ball is mid-air. But I'm not feeling any vibration for distance or anything when I'm moving the marker. I'm not seeing an option for it neither, guys. So I think it's just going to be a game where you're got to learn by feel.
We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch
Finesse
shot.
again. Now there is a helping backstop here.
See if
Let's
he can play
can
that
execute another
two-check skipper and get it
birdie
to stop.
opportunity. Right, I've struck that really well. This should spin as well. It's a fantastic approach shot.
Just the
it really,
strike,
really
the
is.
sound of it. And
It
the
should
ball
be
does the
back-to-back
rest. Great
birdies.
shot.
So after a few holes,
Shouldn't
guys,
be
you
much
are
in
seeing
this
my
for
gameplay's
birdie.
improving. I'm starting to get two grips with the game. I must admit, it really is beautiful. I think this is going to be a fantastic game. I cannot wait.
That's
for the
as stress-free a
clubs
birdie
and
as you're
things.
going to get on this course.
So back-to-back birdies.
Well
Takes us
done.
back to +5.
The 8th hole at 166 yards. He is
The
not
swing
long,
playing Beckham
but
is so
you
easy.
can see it has
Now,
that
I'm just
bunker
playing on
guarding
a
the front of the
standard
green. If
PS5
you do not clear
and
that,
controller,
you're in a
not
world
the-
of trouble.
What's the new fancy one? It came out. I'm not playing on that. I don't own one. I am just playing on a bog standard DualSense 5 controller, and I've always had a fairly straight swing in golf games. Guys have been accused of cheating, apart from PGA Tour 2K23. For me, the swing line is far, far easier. It's far less sensitive. So guys who are worrying about their swing plane, trust me, you will be able to swing straighter, easier on this game than PGA Tour 2K23. I think 6-iron could be the club here. I'm actually going to go 7-iron, guys, because it is firm. That wind's hurting me just a little bit. Let's see if we can get a hole-in-one here. That's an overswing, tiny fast, so it is going to be long and right by the looks of things. No, wow, that sat down pretty quickly. I expected that to run out a lot more than what it did. It's a decent approach shot.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he may need to give this just
right,
a
so
little
20,
extra.
so
He's
it's
going
18
straight up the
feet to the
hill,
cup, guys,
but
right?
otherwise
Guys who want
fairly
assistance
painless.
here for reading greens and things. So my rule of thumb is, so for an 18-foot putt where it's up 5 inches, I do have to go to 23 feet and just one more past it once it gets there. A little bit right to left. I'm just going to go to the first box and try and hit the line on the putter. Did underhit it slightly, if you do see. I didn't get all the way to the line. Whether or not I had the read there, I think we would have maybe just missed right edge. Certainly don't want to leave this one short. But yeah, the pattern's going to take a little bit of getting used to. For me, it's a little bit slow.
So that's in for his par, so remain 5.
I think it's like everything else, guys. Trial and error. After 2 or 3 rounds,
and more bunkers.
And you've got
so
the
this hole's only
gist of the
47
controls,
yards as
the
we close
mechanics.
out this front side.
Everything will become natural to you.
They're called Boses and end hole bunkers, and they're right in the middle of the fairway. So it's all about the tee shot.
One thing I don't
putting
like
it
is
in
the
a good
camera.
spot.
I can't
If you
seem to get
do,
high. So
you're walking out of here with
the camera
a 3,
is
or
R3.
you could knock it on and maybe
And I cannot,
bump one
like,
in,
and
putt
on
one in for an
PGA Tour
eagle.
2K23, you could zoom up and things. I just can't seem to do that in this game. I mean, that's as high as I can zoom. I think we can drive this, you know. I don't want to land in that bunker, but I think we could probably make front edge of this green. I'm going to try and overpower this one. Overswing. See, the controller's vibrating like mad here. This should kick right. It does kick right. We have driven the green. That is going to be a monster putt. Almost pin high. But I do love the on-screen information with the apex,
we haven't
the
seen
caddy,
a whole lot of people do it today.
your swing.
We just saw it right there.
It's
well
very,
done.
very good.
So now's where it's going to get
67
tricky.
feet.
This'll need to be
67
rated
feet up 3 inches, so it's
perfectly.
got to be
It's for eagle.
69. I'm just going to go 70 because I am leaving things a little bit short. This turns from left to right all the way. So let's go just past the third green grid and see how close this log putt gets. Right, I've overhit that. That could be long a little bit. I tell you what, it's on a good lineup. Right, I am starting to get to grips with the putting. I am starting to get a feel for it.
Front nine, but this for
very
birdie.
little movement here. Just going to hit this firm.
Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie.
I'm not sure if that came through in your ears, guys, but the sounds on the course, like the airplanes and the traffic, is absolutely fantastic.
Starting off the backside here at St. Andrews.
There is quite a lot of airplanes fly over St. Andrews when I've visited there, from what I've seen on the TV.
1927 Open champion and 1930 amateur champion. Right center off the tee. Ideal.
Brilliant news,
the
Beckham.
fairway narrows around 280 yards.
Hey, Apex, welcome to the live stream pod.
Drivable.
I believe you can change camera and settings and get higher, etc. Right, that's something I'm going to have to check out. Thanks for that, Apex. Brilliant to see you in the live stream, mate. And by the way, huge shout out to Apex, guys, for what an honour it must have been for him to be involved in the EA Sports PGA Tour build-up videos. I think it's great. He is representing us gamers, YouTuber. But this game is going to take a little bit of getting used to. Now, why is my swing line went like that? Why is it saying I've got a swing like that? What have I actually touched there? Because I thought I was going straight. There we go. Right, so if you just put that slightly offline, let's try and draw this again. So that's how I've got a swing. It's bizarre. It's something I'm probably going to have to get used to. I don't think I can swing like that, so it needs to come diagonal. This is so tough. Nah, that's me trying a diagonal swing, guys.
Oh, that's not going as intended.
So the draw and the fade is not as simple as
just
previous
no chance
versions
to hold the
of
fairway
games
there,
I
and
have
it
played.
bounds into the thick stuff. It'll
Somehow
take
I'm
some
not
effort from this
OB
buried
there.
line, but a chance now to still
Approach.
reach this green in two.
So the heavy rough is not exactly punishing though. 92 to 97%. I mean, it looks as if... I mean, just look at that rough, guys. That, to me, is probably visually suggesting 60%. I don't think that would be 92 to 97, but it's first date. I'm sure there will be things that do get addressed over the course of the coming days and weeks. Right. Is that going to reach? I think that does get there. I'm actually just going to put a little bit of loft on this. A little bit of high loft. And hopefully it does sit down. Underswing by 3%. This could be really good. Now, there's no way a shot from the rough generates that much backspin,
and more importantly,
guys.
too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
And he let quite a few
I mean,
opportunities
I really like the
slip through
physics of
cracks
the
on
game when they're
front side,
accurate,
so
but
he'd
that
love
is
to
not
take advantage
accurate
here.
ball physics there. I shouldn't be able to generate backspin there. I fully expected that to be long, if I'm going to be honest. But it has left me with a birdie putt. It is level. Breaking left to right. You do aim with the D-pad, guys, just to let you know. I'm not using the analog sticks to aim or line things up. It is the D-pad. That should turn. Oh, that one stayed straight.
Just
didn't break at the end as much as I expected it to.
About 3-4 feet coming back.
Totally misread that. What I do like is that it seems to be live weather or live lighting. The lighting on the course seems to change. It looks a lot more cloudier here. How did that not turn? Surely, guys, look.
Concentration there. That'll cost
What
him.
on earth? There was 2 beads breaking there. That didn't turn an inch. Didn't even turn a millimeter. My putting woes continue from PGA Tour 2K23 over to EA Sports PGA Tour 23.
Eden is really one of the more fascinating.
But really enjoying the game, guys. I was a little bit apprehensive with some of the footage I had seen.
Hill bunker to the left. What makes those 2 bunkers so difficult is the
But I can assure you,
faces.
YouTube won't be doing the graphics justice. 6-iron drive. You wouldn't drive a 6-iron. Knockdown. It's not a knockdown shot. Power drive, no. Let's go with a finesse shot. Can I get there with the 7-iron? I wouldn't want to be short. What we'll do is I'll have to sacrifice the finesse shot and just put a little bit of loft, and hopefully this lands a good few feet short of the pin and nestles down quickly. But loving the shot options. It's a slight overswing again. It's going to be long. Oh, it's way long. It's way long. That is going to be a horrible shot now. That is way long.
A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green.
So these settings I am playing on, not for beginners, guys. But I'm going to persevere. I would like to flop this. I do like the signs of the club when you are changing shots, changing clubs. It's like the caddies rattling the clubs, and they're clacking together. I'm actually going to have to pitch this. I don't think my flop gets there. In fact, let's try it. I'll see if I can overpower it. Right. Once again, I feel that should run out a lot more than what it's doing, especially on a links course with firm conditions. That flop shot sat down after the initial bounce. Right, the last 3 putts haven't turned anywhere near as much as I expected them to. Got the weight. Right, we've got the read as well. Somehow I managed to pick up a par there.
A distance where a putt
after
could
overshooting.
get away, but that in for a
green by quite a distance.
From this vantage point here at the 12th, you can see why.
Yeah, flops are supposed to stick, but not from the heavy rough.
Yeah, this is a fun hole as we start to sort of head back to the village of St Andrews.
I think the wind is only at 1 to 2 miles per hour here, dead wind. Hey John, you've made a live stream, mate. Fantastic stuff. Great to see you here, pal. Yeah, you aim with the D-pad just like the old Tiger with the Eras. But no, flop shots, pitch shots on this golf course, mate, should not be sticking the way they are. Right, this is drivable. Let's go with a power drive even. I think we can comfortably run that up the slope if I put a good strike on this one.
No laying up with that swing. This is all or nothing.
Oh, we just caught that downslope. And that ball really still runs on.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely
now for me, that ball's reacting exactly what I would expect on a firm course.
It is in the rough,
golf.
but it appears to be a
The
pretty
flop
good
shots are
lie. Should
kinda-
have a go at this. His
And the pitch
second
shots
now
for
at
me
the
shouldn't
12th.
be sitting down as quickly as what they are. But let's try and flop this one. Yeah, again. So 98 to 100%. It's a very good lie. Should be money. To be fair, I don't think that the ball physics, I don't think I've had the same outcome with the same shot yet, which I quite like. I mean, that flop shot ran on a little bit, didn't generate any spin, despite it being rough, but very good lie. For me, the rough around St Andrews, when it's up to your shins, I should not be having a lie of 98%. So it's a downhill putt. I'm just going to come back to 14 feet, 15 feet actually. Very little movement. I'm just going right edge of the cup. I've missed a few of these putts now. I think I'm getting a feel for the putting now. Oh, it didn't turn.
Just needed a little bit more, but
that
it
is
couldn't
insane.
quite
There's
get
about
it there.
6 beads turning there, guys, and the ball just doesn't move. So those subtle beads, despite the moving, the ball is just staying straight.
Shake of the head there.
It's something you're going to have to be aware of, because I think that's the third or fourth putt I have
Now
missed.
the par 4 13th, and
When
again,
you are
Frank,
seeing that
it's all
their
about
speeds moving
moving
on
the
the
bunkers.
green,
Yeah, another hole
despite
that
there being
forces you
4,
to go
5,
either
6
right or left of
the
something
ball
that
just
you can
doesn't
see.
seem to break.
The two bunkers called the coffins right up ahead. You can also go beyond those, and if you do, then you've got a much shorter
coffin
shot in,
bunkers
but,
here,
you've got
I
to
do not
avoid
want to be
those
anywhere
fairway
near
bunkers.
them.
They are very costly.
I'm just going to go for a high. Can I get a power drive again? There we go. I keep forgetting with the ball address, and you really have to be careful, because I've noticed at times, now I know why a few of my drives have went ski whiff. I am still aiming with the analog stick, and that is your fade, your loft, your de-loft, your draw. If you accidentally touch that, make sure you reset it. You really have to get used to the mechanics of the game here. Should be an overed swing. It is. That should be money. Needs to get down. That is a long, long drive. Once again, look at that.
And
We're just running
continued
right
problems
through the
off
rough.
the tee. That ball going to come to rest in the heavy rough.
I honestly
So
don't know
even
what I
from the
think
thick
about that
stuff,
now,
a chance
guys. I
still
just
to
don't think the
possibly
ball
reach this
should
green
be
in
running as
regulation.
far as that. As soon as that ball runs into that heavy rough, I think it should stop immediately. The ball still continues to run for another 3-4 yards despite being in the heavy rough. You know, it's just a little bit foreign to me. There is a helping backstop here. This should be good. 92 to 97% lie. This should come back off this slope beautifully. I've played that well. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. It's a fantastic approach
I know
shot.
it's the
It is
second
going to
shot
give me a
golf course,
birdie.
but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
Hopefully I don't miss this putt. We do pick up. I think that's our third, fourth birdie of the round. One, two,
beautiful approach
three.
out of the heavy
Our
stuff.
fourth birdie of the round,
What
guys.
looked like it could be trouble
Far
off
too
the
many
tee winds
bogeys
up,
and double
kick in
bogeys and
birdie.
triple bogeys.
Frank,
though.
what's the strategy
Quad
here at
bogeys.
14?
If you can't go for this par 5
I
and
can't
2, Rich,
express how
there is
much
another
I've missed the
option when you go
flyover.
left.
It's something I was
And I mean
gutted
left
that
of left. That's down the fourth
2K
fairway.
didn't put back
That's
into the
across
game
the
after it
Elysian
being
Fields, as they
in
call it,
previous
which is
versions.
a set of sort
I
of
think the last game it was
hummocks
in
that
was
run
the
down
Golf
the
Club
middle,
2019.
and you can find a
It
flat
wasn't in
lie there
PGA Tour
and come across at
2K21
about
or
a 45
23.
degree angle for your third shot to 14.
It really lets you assess the hole before you take your shots. Plenty of fairway to work with here. Let's power drive this right down the center off the fairway. It's an overswing, fast.
No issues here.
Carried
That
up
is into the fairway.
308 yards. Apex was 100 feet. Wow. Hideki absolutely bombs his drives, man. He's an absolute unit. Look at him, a little powerhouse. No, I think the reason the live players are in it is because it's the road to Augusta. These live players aren't banned from playing in Augusta, you know. These guys might have well signed up prior to leaving PGA Tour to join live, but my interpretation of it is Augusta, the Masters is open to these guys, so I think it's just added the top players in the game. Disappointing not to see Rory in it, but to my knowledge, they are going to be adding new players to the game. Whether that be with updates or DLC, I'm not sure. 3 wood's going to be far too long, 5 wood too long. Power approach with a driver. Let's go 4 iron, because the way the ball is bouncing and kicking about, I think we're going to have enough distance to kick up onto the dance floor with a good shot, that is. Now this should turn left. Nah, it's gonna power through the break. Wow.
Had half the equation.
I mean, I'm used to playing links golf, guys. I've not played golf this year, or probably in about 18 months.
Yeah,
but
not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the
all the courses around me are championship courses and linked courses, and the ball does really run out, but I think this is a little bit extreme at times. I would love to chip this one, but it's not the shot. Let's go for the pitch shot. I'm just going to pull it back a few touches. Try and use the upslope here. But this is the thing here. I've got no idea how far to hit it. This is the thing that without the... I'm not feeling a vibration, you know. In fact, guys, there could well be a vibration. I've maybe just not been pulling it far enough back. That was on the vibration. Right, there is a vibration in the game, guys. So for the last half hour, 45 minutes, I've been speaking absolute nonsense. There is a vibration. It's probably just subtle.
Out to 15 feet.
I do have my vibration set to firm or very high on this, the PlayStation 5, but this is the original controller, so there is a vibration. I've just not been pulling the stick far enough back. So that's breaking left at my feet, then 4 beads turning right. I'm just going to hit this straight. 17 feet, down 7 inches, so I'm going to have to come back here. 15 feet. I'm going to go there. I think the beads are counteracting each other here. Is it going to turn back? Is it going to turn back? It didn't turn.
Oh, no. I think he was about ready
to wait
walk that in. That looked on target the whole way.
Yeah, the greens are going to take a fair little bit of getting used to, guys. I'm just not reading them well enough.
Par is all I'll have to show for it. In fact, here at the 15th, and Frank, this fairway narrows up in a hurry.
And it's also...
but the flyovers are absolutely spectacular. For those of you worrying about the 30 frames per second, I don't see any issues whatsoever. I mean, I'm an experienced golf gamer, guys. I've played every EA Sports game there is to play, along with other golf games. My only concern is the swing is a lot slower than other EA games I have played. Probably still in the mindset of EA Sports PGA Tour 2K20, EA Sports 2K23, but you can't. The games, there's no point comparing the two of them. From the way the game looks for how it plays, they're two totally different games, guys. But like I say, it is going to take a few rounds at playing on these settings to get the hang of it. It really is all about feel. Still not convinced with some of the ball physics, though. Now look how far on this ball's running. Wow. That is just...
that wasn't the right
that is blowing me away. It's insane.
This ball
now, the way the ball's moving and arcing around the fairway, it looks very, very realistic.
And we go to Iona Stevens.
But I just don't think
you know, it's all
the
very
ball
well
would travel
having
that
distance
far.
off the tee, but the old course, she's a canny old bird, and she's still got a few tricks up her sleeve.
Iona Stevens, fantastic commentator. I don't know why. Those of you who are Scottish or even know snooker might know what I'm speaking about. For me, she sounds the female version of Stephen Hendry. So let's see if we can play our first approach shot out of the sand, I do believe. If we are short, we do have a slope, but I don't think we'll be short. In fact, I'm going to have to reset that. I'm just going to loft this up a little bit. A little bit of loft on the club here just to make sure I get over the face of this bunker. Oh, it's a lovely strike. I've struck this really well. It's a great recovery shot.
We talk so much about
Just
that
caught
dreaded
that
long
upslope.
bunker shot, and that was played beautifully. I would
Another
take that
thing I'd
any
like
day
to
of the
see, I'd
week.
like to see different
Look at birdie
animations
here
from
at
Hideki.
15.
I
And
mean, it
usually
seems
the
to
putt he
be,
hasn't
I
been
could
able
be
to
wrong,
do
but
much
for
with
me it
all
seems
day.
the same
This doesn't
animation
have
on
a
every
whole
shot.
lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
I'm going to have to go 25 feet. That is breaking left to right, especially at my feet. I think that the power is going to take a little bit of the break out. Certainly not left that short. Decent
that's
putt.
a good stroke.
Just cannot read
Just
these
a
greens. I
fraction
really
off
expected
target.
that to
You can't
turn
get
a
the
lot
speed
more.
any better than that. So that'll be a par, and it'll keep him at +4 on the
No,
day.
they don't. I mean, to be fair,
16th
I'm
hole
not
is a
hitting
par
a
four
lot of
here at
fast.
the Old
I
Course
think they're
with
minuscule, like
one of those
1.3,
sort of
maybe
funky
1.8.
features.
But
Yes, a series of
doesn't
three
seem
bunkers
to be
with
a
the
lot of
principals no,
punishment.
plus that out of bounds on the
now,
right.
I'm on tour
So
normal.
really
I'm
err
not on
the
the
side of
hard.
caution,
I'm on
avoiding
the
both the out of
tour
bounds and the
settings
principal's nose. Nothing wrong with
with
going a
the-
little bit left here. But the
the
further
arc on,
left you go,
which
then
I'll
it makes
turn
that
off for
second
the next
shot that
round,
much
but
harder because you'll
I'm
have
not
to bring it
on
across
the
that
hard
little
swing.
top bunker in the front called
I
the
will
wig.
play that next round. I am on normal swing. But let's go for the power drive here. There's the St. Andrews Hotel off there in the distance. Fantastic building. So a fast 1.4%. I think you're talking very minimal there.
No problems there.
But
That's
no, there
gonna wind
doesn't
up
seem to be a
safely in the
lot of
fairway.
punishment for these fasts. Overswing just means I'm hitting over 100% power. It's like basically 102% power.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
Okay, let's see if we can pitch this one close. Spin. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Now, I've hit a couple of pitch shots before. They land, they spin a little bit and sit down. That shot didn't. So I do like that there is different outcomes to the same shot. So it would be boring if every pitch shot reacted the same, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to have to pull this back a few touches. It is an uphill slope. See if we can get this one close. There's a vibration. That's gone. That is gone. So the short game part of me is pretty difficult. So 43 feet up 2 feet. Let's go that. It's going to be another bogey, I feel. That's not going up.
And that will come up well
How on
short.
earth is that
Not
stayed?
gauged well at all.
I am so lucky.
Ten-foot putt left. Yep, good work there to make sure things don't get worse, but as it is, it's a double bogey.
Jeez, oh. I've got a frog on my
Famous
throat.
17th at the Open Championship, Frank. You begin to see the scoreboards, the grandstands, and you know all eyes are on you for the next couple of holes.
Yeah, this is one hole I think that anybody that goes to the Old Course certainly wants to play. Blind tee shot, you've got to flash it across the out of bounds and somehow find the fairway. If you go too safe down the left side, well, there's some heather to be chopping out of. Good tee shot certainly gives you a chance to hit it this beautiful green that's angled to the left, well protected by the road hole bunker. And if you're a little ambitious and a little strong, then there's a road itself and an out of bounds beyond this green.
Timey fast.
Well, you can't walk
do
out
apologize,
and drop
guys.
it
I
any
really
better
sore
than
throat all
that.
of a
That
sudden.
is a fine tee shot right there.
But we do find the fairway. One of the rare drives that have actually found the fairway.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We're looking at 138 yards left, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
Don't want to be short here. This should spin. It's a great
Good
approach
shot. Safely on the green. And a
Sorry,
birdie
guys.
chance.
That one just going to sneak on by. So that's in for his par, so he'll remain at +6 for his round.
I just can't get a
Frank,
feel
this
for the
is really
greens
one
at all.
of the coolest spots in the whole sport. When you tee off at 18, it's as if the entire town of St. Andrews is peering in and looking at you.
You've started by the town at the little starter's box, and then you've sort of gone all the way out. Now you're all the way on the back end, and it's almost like your job's been completed. But really, in the game of golf, you just started.
I hope you guys can hear me again. Sorry, I had to mute my mic. I've actually got a really sore throat. I was losing my voice there. But no, I'm really enjoying the game, guys. It's completely different to any other golf game I've played. I would class myself as a golf gaming veteran, and this is just a totally different game altogether. In a good way. In a good way, may I add. But I do apologise. I'm
That's
speaking
an absolute bomb off the tee, and more importantly,
I just
right
can't get
in
used to the
middle.
rollout of the ball. Now, it did say every golf course plays different and is realistic, but for me, some of the rollouts are very extreme. The world famous Swilken Bridge, I love that cutscene.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Well, it was an impressive effort off the tee, but here we are in the Valley of Sin, a piece of land that's fraught with enough history to earn its own biblical surname.
Okay, let's see if we can't run this up. Playing the green grid. That was a better approach shot. It's just the pattern. Despite the bead breaking, in my head, that should break a lot more than what it is, but I'm under reading, or over reading, should I say, many of these putts. Like, I'm going to go there. My head tells me I should be aiming about here for that kind of putt, but I'll go back to here and see what happens. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
the beads
it's a
just
birdie
don't
at the
break
last.
as much as what you think they
And
do.
this will wind up
We
being
do finish
a
with a
5-over round of 77.
Not the best
Frank, how do you
scorecards,
begin
guys.
to sum up
Chapters
what we've
1,
seen at
Masters.
the birthplace of
Make
golf
the cut
today?
as a
The
Masters.
course, the scenery, the weather, the play. It was really all.
So let's have a look at more of the main menu. But really enjoying the gameplay, I must admit. It is going to take a little while getting used to. So we've got Pebble Beach, the Ocean Course at Kiowa Island, TPC Sawgrass, St. Andrews, which we just played, East Lake, Bay Hill, home to the Arnold Palmer Invitational, TPC Scottsdale, Quail Hollow, Liberty National, Torrey Pines, fantastic course in San Diego, California, Whistling Straits, Absolute, really tough course. TPC Boston, the Riviera Country Club. I mean, look at the screenshots, guys. How beautiful did it look? And what I like here, I've just noticed here, course fit. So power, this course is more suited to power, driving, approach, short game, and pattern. Green is the course. The light green or the light grey is me, my stats. So I think that's fantastic. Chambers Bay, another fantastically difficult course. TPC Southwind, Bandon Dunes, it's another tremendous rugged links course. Evian Resort, it's a course I've never ever played. I think that's in France, yeah, it is. Evian Les Bains, France. Top of the Rock, 9-holer. Wilmington Country Club. PGA West in La Quinta, California. Taraiti, New Zealand. Harbour Town. I just recorded a round of that yesterday on PGA Tour 2K23. The Country Club, Brookline, Massachusetts. Banff Springs, Alberta, Canada. That is a fantastic golf course. It really is. Designed by Stanley Thompson. Southern Hills, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Wolf Creek, Mesquite, Nevada. Lighthouse Point. It's one of the fantasy courses in the game, along with Wetlands, Green Cove Springs, Florida. Teeth of the Dog, La Romana, Dominican Republic. That is a Pete Dye signature course. I think we'll actually play that. But before we do, let's have another look at the main menu. What I can't see, guys, is a training facility, a driving range, or anything like that. So you've got quick play, which I've just entered, career. I'm not going to start my career just now, guys. It's something I'm going to go in depth in on a YouTube series. Competitive, challenges. Let's actually have a look at the challenges, because you could have daily challenges as well. Challenges hub. Challenges are short, bite-sized experiences that can offer some unique rewards. The Coaching Academy is a great place to learn the basics of the game, as well as some advanced shot making techniques that will help take your game to the next level. Beginners and vets alike can find something to learn here. Now there we go, I did not know there was a Coaching Academy in the game. Relive these championship moments by replicating some of the best shots, holes and rounds in PGA and LPGA history. What an amazing feature that is, guys. Now there's people saying that this game will get stale very early with only the 30 holes. I think you forget you've got all these daily challenges, weekly challenges, the sponsor events. There is enough content here to hold your attention. So let's check out this Coaching Academy, because like I say, I've not seen any driving range or training facility, but we'll check out the PGA coaching. The Basics Challenge, learn the basics of the golf swing. Let's go there, because we might learn something. Swing basics. But thank you to everyone who is currently hanging out in the live stream. If you are new to the channel, guys, please make sure to leave a like and smash the subscribe button. So star criteria, to get all 5 stars, hit all 5, or 3 stars, get all 5 fairways and regulations. We are playing here at Pebble Beach. Load times are unbelievably quick, guys. Right, professional coaching. So we are here at Pebble Beach. So there's no point me hitting the... What club is that? A 60-degree wedge, and you can still drive it. I like that. Oh, going the wrong way here. 3 wood. I think 3 irons the safest shot. I just need to find the fairway to get, well, 5 times to get all the stars. Fast, 0.4%. I mean, that's a good strike. I did get a trophy there, star power. Three iron. I don't think you're going to learn much here. I thought this was going to be like a tutorial. There's not even a tutorial in the game that I've seen. But you're seeing how easy it is to swing straight, guys. I'm not putting any focus on swinging straight. I'm just trying to show as much content as I can without putting too many spoilers on it. Is the game worth buying? I mean, for the price I paid, I'll get a lot of, I've got a deluxe, what was it, with the EA Play, I think I paid like £79 or something, £80. I'm sure someone in the chat will get me correct. This game will really satisfy my golf needs, guys. I mean, the next round that we will have, I'll put it on the hardest swing difficulty. And we really will test the game. There's many things I need to learn, obviously. But I'm starting to get more relaxed with the game. My brain's not thinking about PGA Tour 2K23, and you know, I'm starting to play the game the way the game should be played. I'm now selecting the right buttons. I'm aiming with the D-pad instead of the analog stick. In fact, I'll see if there is online challenges. We'll do that. We'll do daily online challenges for you. So there we go. Swing basics. We managed to get the criteria for all the stars. Let's exit that. There's many quests. But the game really is beautiful. So you could go on, there's approach shots, adjusting for wind. So I think it's just, that basically is your tutorial system, guys, to be fair. And you do get rewarded for it. Trackman skills trainer. Improve your skills by completing these Trackman challenges. Let's have a look at the social side of things. Meet other golfers all over the world while playing the world's greatest game. Things are low stakes here, so just take it easy and hit them straight, and no worries if you don't. Pardon me. So Augusta's Amen Corner, we've got to take that. Pardon me, we've got to take that on. Let's play as Tony Finau. Players in session 0. So I take it we search for opponents. So matchmaking in progress. Now for me, PGA Tour 2K23 online is just a disaster. I don't enjoy the experience. Even my own society, I play it for the sake of playing it. My game is completely different online to what it is just playing casual rounds. It's so frustrating. The amount of error reports, the amount of kickouts I've had on the game is just, it's not ideal. I wouldn't imagine we're probably going to find many opponents here, but I will give it one more minute. If it's not match me with an opponent, we'll back out. Maybe I'm doing this wrong, but it does say searching for opponents. Maybe because I'm on the trial thing of the game, it's not going to put me online, but it seems as if I am online. Yeah, there was daily tournaments in the Rory game as well. Yeah, the online is just terrible in 2K23, guys. It's a horrible experience for me personally anyway. I am aware that, see, I don't think I'm online. Let's come out of that. Let's have a look at the challenges again and see what's there. We've actually not done any of the challenges. So the 2023 Players Championship, moments from each round of the 2023 Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Let's have a look at this. So up next, Morikawa. So this must be Colin Morikawa. Hole number 2 from 235 yards. Colin Morikawa hit his second shot to within 4 feet. That way he would convert for the eagle and tie for the lead at that point. Give it a shot yourself. So let's give that a shot. This is cool. Now I'm just playing with my character here. So I would imagine this is going to be pretty difficult. But let's see how this goes. These are the kind of challenges that just keep me coming back and coming back. I wonder if we'll get to see his shot. So hole 2 is the par 5 here at TP Sawgrass. I mean, to get this within 4 feet is going to be difficult. Are we going to see his shot? No. I thought it may have shown us his shot in. I've got to get this within 4 feet. This is going to be difficult, but we will give it a bash. Very low wind. I tell you what, I've struck that well. It's going way left. I think I may have to club down. Going by how that ran out. Does 3 iron get there for me though? I'll have to give it a go. Now that ball really shot left. That's one thing I've noticed here. I'm not seeing a lie grid at my feet. I've been playing the game an hour and I've just realised that I don't think that the lie... Well, no, it will do. Maybe there is a lie grid, but it will affect me with the standard, the difficulty I am on. I've struck that really pure. Should kick right. It's still long. Right, rather than an approach shot, I think that's the right club. So let's go 3 iron. We're going to have to change the shot. I've only got approach or punch, so obviously my character is not leveled up enough. The more you level your character up, to my understanding, the more shots you unlock. I'm going to have to go 4 iron then and just try and really kick this on. I don't think I can get there. That ball's really shot right. So slow, obviously slow 0.6 really puts that ball hard right. I've not even gotten close. I've not landed the one on the green yet. I think I'm going to have to go 3 iron, guys. 4 iron's just not got the legs. And what we're going to do is play a high shot and see how this works out. This time the ball's going left with a slow. I can't hold the green here. That's going to be so tough on my build. I'm not sure if you can, well, I don't think you can do this for the pros. Land all 5 balls in the green. This is my 5th shot. I love the challenge. This is really, really tough. It's certainly going to get you coming back for more. Let's go 4 iron. I've probably just got to hit it cleaner. This has got a chance if it sits down. Nah, it kicked right. That's a tough challenge. I could imagine you could maybe lower your difficulty settings that you're playing on, but for me, that's something I won't be doing. I want to stay at this difficulty setting at the moment. Find my feet with the game, get to a good enough standard, and then increase the difficulty. But that's a tough challenge for my character with only 2 shots available. Let's try out Justin Sue's first time at the Players. Found him at 5 under through 15 when play was called for darkness. It was the bunker shot on hole number 7 for birdie that started a birdie streak of 5 within the next 6 holes. So what have I got to do here? Play the bunker shot. And I can only imagine you get XP as well for doing this. Yeah, you could fade it in, J Marks, but if you've seen the start, I've got to do diagonal swings and everything with the analog stick. It's so difficult. It's not even worthwhile at the moment. I mean, a lot of people's fears were that this game's going to be easy. I'm certainly not finding it easy. And I would say I'm a decent player. So what other option do I have out the sand? I've only got Blast. So Blast for me is a power shot out the sand. So let's see if we can get this one close. Right, okay. So that first shot's always going to be your gauge, so I need to take a little bit of heat off that. I think I was right with the loft. Play it high. Pull it back a little bit in the stick. It is going to break from right to left. Watch the sand come out here, by the way. It's beautiful. There's no way I've got to swing as far back as that for the vibration, is there? I've played this really well. Come on. Come on. Is that what the... Oh, 8 feet. At times, there is no vibration, guys. I mean, this is all about feel. I'm starting to think the vibration is just your full swing when you come to the end of your swing. Whether or not it collaborates with the marker that you're seeing is a different matter. We'll try it. But I don't think I need a full swing here to get the vibration where that marker is. It doesn't make sense. That ball just shot hard, right? Fast 1.4. It looks as if I've left a crater in the bunker. That guy looks nothing like me, by the way, guys. It was just a character to get set up. Right, so maybe I do have to go with it. Let's play the fuel shot then. Let's play on the vibration. That's the vibration. Yeah, that's far too long. I'm not understanding, there is a lot of randomness here now. The ball's shooting hard left, it's shooting hard right. It's not due to my swing line, so I can only imagine it's to do with the swing timing. But these are tough shots for your character. I mean, a blast is not a shot you're looking for to land this one close. I'm getting completely different outcomes. These challenges are going to be tough, guys. I think what we'll do is we'll jump into one more round. Let me know in the chat what round you want me to play. I'll go to the course menu, guys. If anyone wants to see me play a particular course with a particular PGA Tour Pro, please let me know now. And I will come out of these challenges. I actually went back into that. T for the dog. Pinch of the dog. Tweak of the dog. Okay. That's a course I actually wanted to play myself. Right, what PGA Tour Pro are we playing as, guys? Kothka. Right, we'll go with T for the dog. I apologise for people that have chosen another course, but people have voted. So let's go stroke play. T for the dog, I think was the last course that I've seen. But please do me a huge favour, guys. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to smash the like button. And if you are new to the channel, please leave a like. So T for the dog, La Romana, Dominican Republic is a Pete Dye signature course. Teeth of the Dog is carved from the rock and the coral of the Dominican coastline, featuring 7 holes along the ocean. Let's play all 18. Bryson, True Sim. I don't think I'm quite ready for True Sim, but I will put off the swing arc. Settings. audio. Where on earth is gameplay settings? Gameplay settings, there we go. So swing difficulty, let's put that to hard. We are on the tour settings, guys, just to make sure you're seeing that. Gameplay style tour, and I will put the swing difficulty to hard. Pattern difficulty at normal, swing meter. I'm going to put that off. It's been off anyway. Power boost off, spin control, shot shaping, lie effect on. So the lie effect is on. I'm just actually not seeing a lie grid. So that's really, really cool. There's just not a lie grid at your feet that I'm aware of. Zoom on, aim and arc. Let's put aim and arc off. And I think that's as tough as you're going to get. This is on tour difficulty settings, guys, with a swing difficulty at hard. T for the dog. This could be fun. This could be a 10 over.
Today from the
hopefully
teeth of
Bryson
the dog
bombs
course
it.
at the seaside Casa de Campo Resort in the Dominican
Yeah, Bryson's
Republic.
a great guy.
This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
What it is, Jamie
Rich
Ladd,
Lerner
is
joined
obviously
up
this
in
is
the
an
booth by
Augusta
Frank
game.
Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like
It's
early
being
tee
linked
time to
technically
get
with the
you
Masters as
rim
well,
and
being
flow.
launched at Augusta
And also,
Masters.
too, the golf course is
All
perfect.
these guys can play at
List
Augusta
of it.
National and the Masters, you know. It's,
You don't see any
there
sort
is
of
live
marks on
players,
the
there's
green.
PGA
Greens
Tour
can putt
players.
beautifully.
That's my
There's
concept
also,
of it.
the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight.
So that arc should be off, right?
And
There
also,
we
you
go.
know, when they've cut
So
the
this is
golf
going to be a
course, there's
real
that
test.
really
Oh,
green,
wow,
fresh
look at
smell,
Bryson's
like it's
stance,
brand new.
guys. Now, I like that. I like that a lot. Wow, man. Now, let's see. This is not a links course, so the ball should not be running out as much as it did at St. Andrews. But look at Bryson's stance. I cannot get over that. I've absolutely nailed that. I see the difference. Every course is different.
That's
Feel the way
down
it
the heart
plays,
of this
and that
first
is
fairway.
bang on.
Little bit of an awkward distance for this. His second.
Really in between clubs here, I believe. Whoa, early. Too wood. So we're going to have to dial this back a bit. So I'm putting full loft onto this one, and let's see if we can get it close. Now remember, we are in hard swing difficulty here with the tour settings. It needs to get down. That's way long. That is way long. So that overswing by 1.3%.
Well, he's
probably
overshot the
carried
green
ball
here.
15,
Fire the caddy,
20
Rex.
yards
Seriously.
extra maybe.
At any other club other than that one.
I just need to land this at the front of the green. This is going to be a delicate, delicate touch. No, I'm not feeling any vibration, guys. Surely I can't hit this full. Probably should have lofted that up a little bit, but it's all by feel. There's no vibration depending on your cursor that I'm
Not an
feeling.
easy
I could be
one,
wrong.
20 feet away.
So let's see if we can cut better this ride. I'm actually not seeing green speeds neither. Is anyone seeing anything on screen about the green speed? I've got green 100%, 0.8. I'm not sure if that's inches above the cup, but I'm not seeing any green speed. I can't see it turning more than that. Oh, we dropped that right in.
Bit of a shaky beginning, but it is a
Fantastic
scrambling
par
par
save.
here at the first. This second hole's a good chance to get an early birdie on the board, provided you hit a good tee shot. 275-yard poke covers that.
What it
triple
is,
on
guys,
the
is
left.
I'm
If you
going
do
to
that,
create my own
you have a
profile.
nice angle
I'm
into
going
this
to go
green,
and start a clear
chance to
mode. I
make
mean,
it
I'm
three.
really going to do an in-depth clear mode. I'm going to start out in the amateurs and make my way to the Corn Ferry and then the PGA Tour. So that's the reason I'm not wanting to constantly use my own character. But how beautiful does this course look? Very hard to get elevated, guys. To me, I can't get up in the air, but I can spin round and show you the course. I mean, graphically, the game is just beautiful. Just worried about this tree here on the right-hand side, left-hand side. Comfortably
It's got to
carried
be
that.
up the left-hand side.
This is so much fun playing with Bryson. He can absolutely bomb the
I think it's a
ball.
little lucky there, and even bounces back into the fairway.
He's probably got the best swing
So
animation.
can
or
he
the most
capitalize on
accurate
the
that I've
break
come
here?
across
His
yet.
second from the short grass.
I think we're going to play the finesse shot. Texas wedge, it's a putter. A runner. I've not played a runner. Let's see what a runner is. That's the first time I've come across that shot. So let's see what a runner is. I am going to try and leave it short. This is weird. No power meter or nothing to gauge the distance. I overhit that by a country mile. But yeah, I'm just playing by complete feel here, guys. There's no
Certainly had
vibration,
enough
there's
power,
no
just didn't have
meter
any
to
touch.
say where I need to stop my backswing and things, so it is really, really difficult. Let's put a good bit of check on this pitch. Try and kick it into the... That's as far back as I can bring the cursor, but let's try and kick this into the upslope. The short game is really difficult. It's a lot
Those
more
are the
difficult
shots
than
that turn
PGA
it.
Tour 2K23.
You'd like to be a
in
leisurely
my
stroll
opinion,
out on the
in my
golf course
experience
into a
so
day of
far.
hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
So 14 feet, up 3 inches. Let's go to 16 just to make sure we don't leave this short. There's not enough break on the greens to justify moving the cursor. I don't understand how that missed.
Right on the precipice of going down.
I really don't understand how that missed, going by the
Gonna stay
what was
out.
happening on the St Andrews playthrough.
So, an early hookup here at number 2.
We are +1.
They move him to +1.
Tour
And this is
difficulty
a
on the
nice
hard
par
swing.
5 early in the round.
This is
This
gonna be
third
no
hole,
joke.
just a little bit more than 500 yards. So it's not overly long.
Number 3, par
Also
5,
with a
like
nice view of the
520
Caribbean and the
yards.
distance.
This course is
blue
absolutely
waters.
stunning, by the way.
You're looking to stay deep in red, though. Get a birdie or eagle here.
I mean, I
You're
would
on your
say
way.
the presentation and the camera angles is more like a TV broadcast than anything. So let's go for the power drive. Try and take us down the left center off the fairway. I just can't get over Bryson's stance. It's fantastic. That is really accurate. Pardon me. That's my first perfect. That is my first perfect with an overswing.
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway.
Tugga my shaft. I'm actually not
Now
sure.
from
Yeah, I think
way
you can't
down
turn
there,
the
good
puck
look
meter
at a
off. But
second to the par 5.
like I say, mate, there's no vibration or nothing. It would be so difficult in my opinion. I'm playing with no aids as it is. There's no feedback or nothing. It's all about feel. Does Bryson have a finesse shot? Yeah, he does. Okay, ideally I want to land this short. Wind's not really going to affect me, but this is a finesse shot, so it should be loaded with backspin. 8 iron. It's another overswing. Wow, see that 2% overswing with Bryson? It's gaining me 15,
That
20
was
yards past
really
the
long,
10.
Frank. He
This is
miscalculated
really
that.
difficult, guys.
Well, there has to be
Now,
something.
those of you who
from,
were
from
saying
where he was,
on the St
that's just an
Andrews video
aberration.
where
Seriously, that
I was
little
playing on the
greenbacks
tour
down the end there
difficulty,
with the
the
flag in it,
normal
that's where you
swing
meant to
or
go. Not
medium
like
swing.
sailing over yonder.
And you weren't seeing much punishment for overshots or fast or slows. You're now seeing that with the hard difficulty, and I don't think I've hit a green in regulation. Right, let's pitch this once again. Just going to apply a good bit of loft here, try and just land this at the front of the green, to be honest, but it's another shot by feel. That's a fantastic recovery shot, probably the best shot I've played yet in and around the green. But yeah, this game's just all by feel. So I mean, this putt meter, some of you are suggesting to put off. I don't understand. I don't see how I would get the feel. Like I say, guys, there's no vibration and nothing that I'm feeling.
Well, here at the fourth gets a little bit longer. This par 4 is
really
almost
difficult.
500 yards, so nearly the same length as the third, which was a par 5. You see the palm trees, ocean on your right, and that's a familiar theme throughout this round. There's a tough hole.
He's got a 2-wood. I think, well, Bryson obviously carries a 2-wood. The fairways are not running out anywhere near as much as St Andrews, so we can take the Tiger line on here. That should work out ideally. But that's the thing with this game. I mean, I'm not seeing any tutorial. I'm not seeing anything about swing timing. There's no swing calibration, which is a good thing.
Second shot coming up.
I personally think that is a good thing, that there's no swing
Stephen.
calibration required.
It's 138 yards to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Right, it's really important I don't overswing this here. That wind is hurting me a little bit. Let's see if we can find our first green in regulation. It's another slight overswing, but I don't think it's going to be too long. Look at that. Ocean views. That is a fantastic approach shot. We generated the spin as well.
Be a good shot when it left the club.
Spun it back
89
about 6 feet past the
Excellent
pin,
shot.
10 feet past the pin.
This is a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie.
Now, on St Andrews, I was over-reading the breaks. On this course so far, I'm under-reading them. So it did say in the game that different grass types on the greens and etc. react and play differently. So the game is really true to its word. I'm going to go with that. Let's see if we can drain a birdie putt. Wow, we do pick up our back-to-back birdies. It does get us to 1 under par.
And now our first par 3 of the
That
day.
all
the
stemmed
fifth.
from a
So
fantastic
good mix of
approach
holes
shot.
to start the round. You see the ocean on the left, and the green looks tiny.
How many
It's
pin
sitting next
placements
to
on
that
the greens? To
Caribbean.
my knowledge,
It is
4
a really small
came
target
down.
here. This is an excellent challenge.
Unless I'm missing something, there could be more than 4 pin placements. It's actually a good question. It's something I've not checked. Wow, look at this for a hole, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely stunning. See, that's as high up in the air as I can get. We will have a slow spin round. There's actually cameramen at the cameras behind the greens. The game truly is beautiful. It really, really is. .167. I think I changed my club there. Pitch and wedge. A little bit of backspin extra loft because I am over hitting it with Bryson. And let's see if we can get this one close. Divot's already on the tee box, which is nice. It's going to be long, but it should spin back a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Any
So,
overswing
good shot.
on the tour difficulty with a hard swing is just being absolutely punished.
This is a
17
16-footer.
feet down 2 inches, so let's go to 15 feet. Going by how these greens have been breaking, I'm going to go there. Try not leave it short. Come on, turn.
Not that time.
That putt
Pretty
didn't turn
good
as much
effort,
as
but
I
a little
expected
wander a
it to.
couple of feet by.
You do drain that for the par save.
Even for his
And I will remain at 1 under.
We'll keep him at 1 under.
Honestly, guys,
Here's another
visually,
outstanding par 4.
and I can't wait for you guys to play the game yourself.
Familiar view.
I guarantee
This is
that
one hugging
YouTube
the
is not
coastline,
doing this
and it's going to hug it,
any justice.
and hopefully you're going to hug it
The
and love it.
compression will
for
be
the rest
killing it.
of
I'm
this
playing
run.
this on 4K. on the PlayStation 5 on a 4K TV, and honestly, my jaw is dropped. I mean, look at the motion on the water. It looked crystal clear. It really is remarkable. This is a tight area. Certainly don't want to miss this fairway. It's another perfect. Just a tiny overswing, so that should be really, really good. 104 feet apex, carrying 318 yards. Bryson's a really cool character to play with. Obviously, his short game is tricky. He's more
second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first
tries to get it as far down the
notable
fairway
good
as
third.
possible.
107 to the hole. Pin sitting on the left half of the green.
Let's go with a finesse. Just going to play a little bit of loft again. See if we can get this one dialed in. I've underswung that. That might work in my favour. Don't spin. Don't spin. So you really are being punished for the underswing there as well. That was an underswing at 1.6 and that came up way short. Let's chip this one. I think I'm going to have to pull it back way short. Now this is my concern here. So I've got no idea how hard to hit this. Like on PGA Tour 2K23 you have the vibration. I've got nothing like that in this game. Get in. Just going to miss left short.
I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
It is going to take a little bit of while getting
so
used to this, guys, with it. Just playing by feel. Which I really, really like. I am a player.
Issue, and that is hard.
Like you'll get guys on
Now
PGA Tour 2K23 who've got methods for putting their tight in the beads. Oh, that bead breaks a 5, that one a 8.
On the map,
I'm not.
see the
I'm
Caribbean
all
on
about
your
visual
left,
and
you understand
feel,
just
and
why. This is special.
Stand me in good stead for this game. I mean, I'm playing on the most. The only thing that I can make this more difficult is turn off the green grids, which I'm nowhere near ready to do. 6 iron. I'm really in between clubs here with Bryson. Let's go 6 iron. Good bit of loft. And see if we can get this one dialed in. I absolutely love his stance. That ball's leaking way to the right. It's way long as well, my goodness. How long is that shot? That is insane.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will
That's
win the
going to be a
day.
lengthy putt. 42 feet
be a
down,
little
8
careful
inches.
with
So
this
let's
one.
go to
It's for birdie.
36. Still struggling with the putts. Some of these beads are breaking more than what it suggests, and other ones nowhere near as much as you think they're going to break. But looking at these outside the course, guys, it's really remarkable.
Like it.
Wow, that's it. I may as well end the stream. What a putt that is.
From an even 40 feet away.
What a fantastic putt. But what it is, guys, is Leo's just came in. I'm going to hand him the controller.
It's just
He's
over
just come in from
400
training and
yards,
just
but
show you
it isn't so
how
much
difficult
about the
he
number
finds
on
it.
the
So
card.
he'll take over the
It is about
headset.
the breathtaking
He'll speak,
view
so I've got a
from
really
the
short
shot
throat.
you're going to have
I'm going
to
to see
hit
what he thinks.
over
and
the
I'll moderate
Caribbean.
the
Up
chat. So
ahead,
here's
just
Leo,
off
guys.
the green, is the famous
Let's see how he
P-Dye
gets
plaque.
on.
It says, quote, "Bury me in a pot bunker." There is nothing like the challenge of a Pete Dye golf course, and Teeth of the Dog is no exception.
When you practice it. The swing's really slow.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range.
Hello? That just didn't swing.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
Is it a chip shot or is it just pitch? Oh, so if I swing like full, it will just... I'll try it. This is going to take a while to get used to.
A good 29-foot putt here.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but Leo's a decent putter normally.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort.
Couple four.
Kind of a manic couple of holes here. Feeling really good after the birdie on the previous
There we
hole.
go, guys. I'm back
Now
in charge.
scratching your head
Leo's
and
dirty
kicking
my
the golf
scorecard
after
bit.
the double
There we
bogey.
go. We've seen him play
Right
2
about
holes
now,
just to get his
after the holes
perspective.
you just
And
played,
as you
you're
can
saying,
see, it's really,
wow,
really tough.
that was something to see. You're going to feel even better if you can walk off
Me
this
and Leo are going to
challenging
have so
par
much
5
fun playing
night
this game.
up 600 yards
We've got
with
plenty
a birdie
planned
or
for the
eagle.
channel. There's an overswing. Tiny fast. 0.1%.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge
Oh,
score,
Treasure
especially
Island
when
on
you're
this would be
still reeling
ridiculous. It
from
would be
but
so good
Try
though.
and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing.
Honestly,
Don't try
guys,
and kill it.
I mean,
exactly
some of yous are
like
just
that. Really good
saying
shot.
things now that I'm just catching up with. YouTube will not be doing this game justice. I mean, I'm only streaming in 10, 80, 60 frames per second. That's all the PlayStation 5 allows. But me and Leo are playing this in 4K on the PlayStation 5 and on a 4K TV, and it looks absolutely remarkable. It is absolutely remarkable, guys. I can't speak highly enough of the graphics. Let's go 7-iron. Once again, I'm going to apply a little bit of loft. Get this ball sitting down quickly. That wind is in my favour as well. It is a perfect. It's an overswing. Oh, it's long and left. Should sit down though.
Frank, I'm always amazed at
What I need to find out, and what I would love to find out, is why the ball's going
Big
left.
shot right here, maybe to
I
get
mean,
it all back.
for me there,
Well, the
I
only
think
change if
my
you've got
swing line
skill,
was
Rich.
really, really
we
good.
saw the mess as you detailed on the
I'm
previous
not
hole.
understanding
But all of
the
a
mechanics
sudden
why the ball's
stand
going
up,
left
hit a
or
shot
going
like
right.
that.
I just think
Show
it's
us the
random.
skill on this par 5. That makes the
But
difference.
it's Bryson's character, like a fade character, and if it's a poor shot, he misses on the left. I'm not 100% certain on how to decide that. So 27 feet, up 8 inches. Let's go 33. This is breaking from left to right. I've overhit that. Totally misread it as
Got
well.
a pretty good run at it. That would have been
That
a
one
nice
really broke
eagle,
hard.
but couldn't quite find the line.
What I do like as well
Chance
is the
to close out
commentary.
the front
I know
side
it's probably
here with a
subtle in the
birdie.
background. I'm just catching glimpses of it. But the commentary is really, really good. It feels as if they're commentating in the moment. I mean, on PGA Tour 2K23, I'm halfway down the second hole.
Easy
They're still
as can
keeping
be.
it
It's
strong
a
and third.
second birdie here from 9.
We do get back to one under par.
Now, as we begin this second 9, you can put the phone away. You're not going to be snapping as many pictures, at least for the first few holes.
Yeah, the only
Doesn't
way
mean
you
it
can
isn't
play on
challenging.
60 frames
It's
per
plenty.
second, guys,
We're
is
gonna
on the
head
PC,
inland,
but
first few holes on this backside.
I'll be
starting
honest,
with a
like I said
relatively
earlier,
easy
I'm an
par 4. The
experienced golf
10th
gamer.
is
I think
about
I've played
400
every
yards.
90% of every golf game it's out there to be played on console, and I'm not missing 60 frames per second. In fact, for the last 2 months, I've been playing PGA Tour 2K23 on the better graphics, which is 30 frames. I can't recall. There's performance, which is 60 frames. Quality setting. So I'm honestly not noticing the game slow or anything. The swing's just completely different to PGA Tour 2K23, and it will take everyone a little while to get used to. Now, normally I would draw this, but look what I've got. This is what I'm saying. Look what I need to do with my swing line. I don't even know how to replicate that swing. Let's have a practice. I mean, I think it's impossible. I've got to pull it all the way back diagonal. I'll give it a go, guys, but I've got a feeling this ball's going to shoot hard right. Yeah, the draw and the fade are going to be so hard.
That swing. This is going to wind up squarely.
Unless I'm doing something wrong. It didn't go as far right as I expected.
Big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
It's these kind of shots where you're just playing with feel. I mean, I've got no idea how far I've got to pull the stick back here. It's just all feel. And I've actually played that really, really well. That's going to set up another birdie. So we are playing on the hardest settings in the game now. I think the only thing I can remove is the beads, the grid, and the pattern line, the pattern meter. Which hopefully with time I will be able to remove.
That short. Very well played.
Great way to start that night.
Easy birdie. Here's another pretty big par 5. In fact, the second 600-yardish in the last 3 holes. And like the other par 5s here, chance at an eagle if you hit a big draw.
I'll be honest, guys. I'm not like a computer nerd or technical guy that would tell you what the difference between 60 frames per second and 30 is. All what I can say is my experience with the game so far in 30 frames per second is the game's smooth. It's really smooth. It looks absolutely fantastic. And I can't determine if it would be better than 60 frames per second. I mean, what I was informed was that if you lock a game to 30 frames per second, you can improve the graphics. Now, that may be false information, but
somehow
the
ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
Involved with EA Sports, 2 other guys were technical computer guys who told me that if you lock a game out at 30 frames per second, the graphics will be improved. Hence the quality mode on PGA Tour 2K23. The graphics do improve when you lock it out to 30. Performance is the 60 frames per second. Well, due to how I'm over hitting the ball with Bryson, I think we can hit this 7-iron 202 yards. Try and run this up from the front few yards of the green. Struck that pretty pure, you know.
Here we go.
Sit. That's a fantastic approach shot.
Got every bit of that.
111 feet in the air.
And got it to stop. Home in 2 on par 5.
No wonder the ball's landing fairly softly, but this course plays completely different compared to St. Andrews, guys. It's another birdie.
Oh, yeah.
It just shows you if you play well, you are going to get awarded. But trust me, this course is far easier than St.
away with
Andrews.
an eagle. This par 4 12
I'm really enjoying
a bit
the
under
price of
500.
the combo as well.
Just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here. Sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones, and maybe it's birdie.
I think for the meantime, I'm just going to avoid draw and fade shots. One thing I have noticed as well, now, on a couple of streams that I have seen, the shot signs, the side effects
on the previous side, just really easy and just drops another one.
But for me here,
you're playing with house money?
I'll be honest, I think the signs
From the
of the
fairway
shots
note,
are pretty good. They're pretty bang on.
112
Not
yards
arcadey,
left,
they're pretty
sitting
realistic.
in the front left hole location.
Right, let's go finesse. It's going to be too long. Do I not have a pitch? Okay. Full backspin applied. That 2 mile per hour wind should hold us up as well. Let's see if we can get this one dialed in and spinning back. Overswing and a slow. But this ball should spin back. Wow, look at the spin I've generated there. I've actually spun it off the green.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Another shot through the field. It is downhill as well. That didn't come out or react.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Right, there's an overhead view that I've not actually activated before, just by pressing triangle. Hopefully I can convert this for the par. Should turn. See, some of these putts just don't turn.
By to the right.
Bizarre. That ball
never had that on target.
Putting mechanic is totally different to
Let one
any
get
other
away
game
right there.
played.
That is a really frustrating bogey 5 at the 12th. Here's our first par 3 on this backside. Remember just how good those par 3s on the front were.
Badly.
The bunkering around the green almost creates an island here. This is a solid hole requiring your best stuff on the tee.
Let's hit 7 iron. Once again, Lofton is up. But I just love the way Bryson looks and he addresses the ball. His mannerisms are really accurate. But for the life of me, guys, I'm not sure what determines the ball to go hard right like that or left. I think
And
it's just
that
random.
one not on the green, but not a terrible spot
if
either.
you're not hitting
Sitting
perfect.
up in the short grass.
Which is going to be quite hard for some people, because if you think about PGA Tour 2K23, majority of times, although I play for perfect, if I'm swinging well, I know it's normally going to be a fast, and I compensate for that. On this game, I'm not sure what I'm compensating for. That was a good chip. Get in. Get in. Oh! That was a fantastic chip. Almost our first chip in.
That was tracking pretty well too. That could have gone in for the same price.
And that safely in for his par, as he'll stay at 3 under for
what I'll do here, guys, I'm going to jump off after this for a
Scoring
long break.
opportunity right
As you can
here
probably
at
hear my throat, I'm going to get a
It's a
hot
short
drink.
par 5.
I'll probably
It's just
take a
under
break for an
500
hour,
yards.
and
See
then
that lone bunker
me and
running
Leo
down
may
the
have a
right
match
side.
play or
Water
something.
further
Show
right
you
of that.
the online
If you're
mechanics off the
accurate
game,
here,
and that's
you're
what we'll do
sensible, good chance
from an
to get
online
out of here with a birdie.
perspective. If you are new to the channel, guys, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. And if you haven't already done so, please leave a like. It does truly help me out. Like I say, I've got lots planned for this game. That's going way left.
Oh, this is well
That's going
left.
way left. That was an overswing and a fast 2.3%. Now, the way that ball
Wayward
reacted
from the
in
tee,
rough,
and this
for
one
me was
is headed for
pretty
the rough,
accurate
Frank.
compared to St. Andrews when it was still running on 3-4 yards.
170 yards left.
So Bryson's got a hack shot. That's interesting. Finesse, coach, punch, hack. Let's try the hack shot, because it's the first time I've seen it. See, he's rough at 100%. I don't get that. You wouldn't have 100% lie out the rough. So my interpretations of a hack is it's not going to be as low as a punch shot. It's going to gain some air, but I think it'll land way short of the green. Wow, I didn't expect to get that much air time. And my swing line took that way over to the right. That actually landed in the water. Point of entry. Let's see if this
will be
ball
the fourth
disappears.
shot now coming out of the bunker.
You're not going to see it. The camera's not getting low enough. So finesse. See, I've got to play a partial here, and I've just got no idea how hard to hit the ball. Now that ball is going to shoot right at my feet, surely, coming out of the sand. It did. Oh, that's a fantastic. What a recovery shot. Oh, I've spun it back too much. But that is one thing that I have not noticed in this game is a lie grid. Now, it could well be the difficulty settings I've played on the game throughout the duration of it. I've just not seen a lie grid at my feet. Let's see if we can chip this one in. It's pretty straightforward. It's just got to get the weight. Nah. Left that way short.
Okay, but a little work left for the bogey.
Maybe more than a little.
So easy
and it is definitely outside
to ruin your scorecard in this game, guys.
Oh yeah, really well done.
When you're hitting good shots, you're being rewarded.
More than a knee knocker, but it is in for bogey.
Punished.
This 15th is kind of a simple,
Which I do
relatively short par 4. It's just a bit under 400 yards. Back
hole
on
number
the
15.
ocean, this time with the water on your right.
Oh, this is just absolutely glorious. Surely I can drive this. Let's take it on. Let's take it on. What's the worst that can happen? Overswing perfect. Oh, I just hit that down slope.
And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker.
Attempt.
The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second.
So Bryson's got the blast as well. There's no other shot available to choose from the bunker here. It's going to be another tough shot because once again it's all down to feel. Spin, spin, spin. That's tough.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Look at birdie here at 15.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole,
I'm
he's
going
left
there
himself
because the last
very
couple of putts have
makeable
not turned
opportunities.
anywhere near as much as I expected them to. Let's go with that, just inside the first line. I think I've underhit that. No, we had the weight. Didn't have
Right
the
on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
The one thing I will say about the pattern is it's far more or less likely to smash it past the cup than what you are on PGA Tour 2K23.
Now we're into this finishing stretch
Well,
here, this famous
PGA
par
Tour
3
2K23,
16th
I use the vibration.
If you're a player, I know you are, this is the kind of challenge you want. This tee box, this hole, that ocean right there, can you handle it? Let's see what you got.
Course, by the way. I think this club's made for it if we can put a good stroke on this one. Yardage should be ideal. I got the perfect, tiny overswing. Should set up a good birdie opportunity.
That's going to be on the
really
putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead.
But the trajectory Bryson gets is just frightening. 27 feet up 4 inches. So let's go 30. Just to make sure I don't leave it short. And I'm convinced this is a birdie, guys, surely. Got a turn, got a turn, got a turn. Another birdie, that really was
right there. Tee shot on the green, and then a long putt goes down for birdie. Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16th, the par 4 17th.
Okay, so the lie angle is in the bottom right-hand side.
And this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the
Why,
round,
guys,
what
I
you do at
didn't
17?
notice that at all.
Let's see if you have the answer.
Where are we seeing the lie angle? Bottom right-hand side of the screen. Maybe it's just coming up from the fairway, but thank you so much for the eagle eye. viewers that have spotted that, because I've completely missed that. I'm still not seeing it. It's another solid tee shot.
That one looking a little right.
Right, let's see where the lie.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Ah, okay, right.
Second
so
shot here at 17. Let's see if he can
degrees
finish
below.
with a good one. This ball
Right,
in the
so
rough,
it's
but a
telling
pretty good
me
lie.
I'm on a decline lie. Okay, absolute brilliant news. Thank you so much for telling me that, guys. Great spot. I actually didn't notice that. Let's adjust for the lie at our feet in the wind. Once again, playing by feel. Should sit down pretty quickly. It's a good approach shot. It's going to give me another birdie.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
Well done to the
look here for
viewers
birdie
who
at
have noticed
17.
the lie angle
And
in
if
the
you've
bottom
ever
right.
used the putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
This is an uphill putt. Now the commentator there just said dead straight. I'm sure he said dead straight, but for me that's turning a little bit from right to left. I am just putting that outside the right edge off the cup, playing it firm. I just missed that on the left-hand side, but I'm sure the commentator said it was dead straight. He's obviously not a caddy. That was one thing that did impress me last night on the EA Sports PGA Tour profile.
So this
there
will be
was a caddy,
he'll
and
remain
the players were
at
asking
-3.
advice. And you
Now
could
the
tell
finishing
this guy
hole
wasn't
here
a
at
gamer,
Teeth
the
of the
caddy, it was
Dog,
on hand, and he was giving them the reads for
one
the
of
putt.
the
For
strangest
sure,
golf holes
off
you
of
will
looking at the
see,
break.
complete with
It
a
was
runway
fantastic.
going right through it.
And he was really
A
accurate
siren
with
would
them.
go off when a plane was approaching up until 1999, that is,
pretty happy
when the
with my
runway
game
was
from,
closed. Yeah, this
tee
used
to
to be
green.
a landing strip.
Just missing quite a few putts, to be honest, which is nothing new for me. Let's overpower this. Wait, let's go for the power. Let's go for the power drive. Wow.
This is turning a little to his left.
He has killed that. But we do fortunately took out the rough there.
Oh, you'd love a second shot like this on every hole, wouldn't you? Something just
I
under
really want to
100
figure out,
yards,
guys, what's
something easy
determining
to
the ball
dial
going
in.
left
I mean,
and
there wouldn't
right.
be a
Because at
flag
the
you wouldn't
moment,
hit
I
it.
can't really figure it out. I've had slows that go left, fasts that go right. I'm just not seeing anything that it gives me information on the shot. Feedback, you know, like fast we all know is a hook on PGA Tour 2K23, it goes left, a slows, a slice, it goes right. Right, let's see if we can get this one dialed in. Once again, playing by feel. I think I've underhit that. I've actually overhit that. This should be money, it should spin. Watch me miss another.
No, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
A 6-footer now for birdie.
There is a little bit of movement right to left here. We do make it. That one's right.
That's a good putt there. It's a birdie.
And there we go,
18.
guys. We do finish.
And that is going to be a solid
At 4
round
under par.
of 68.
At 68,
Frank, they gave us a
it's
great
for the
show
dog.
today.
No, they certainly did. Course
But that
played
is going to be
well.
it for the
You
first
got what
live
you
stream, guys.
deserved
I
out
cannot
there.
thank everyone enough who took their
performances.
time
And for
out of
our
their day to
entire
watch the
team,
live stream.
I'm Rich
I
Slaughter,
really hope you
saying
enjoyed
so
it.
long
Hopefully
for
I have
now.
answered a few of your questions. I'm not going to be that guy that tells you to go out and buy the game. I've not played enough of the game. I need to do a lot more digging myself before I would even contemplate doing a review. Did I enjoy playing it? Very much so. The positives are the graphics. I like how the game plays. It's a completely different game to what I've ever played before. There are a few negatives. I think some of the ball physics are a little bit iffy. And like I say, there's not a training range, there's not a driving range where you can just go and practice your game. I would like to see that included. But apart from that, guys, a very, very enjoyable game that I'm going to have so much fun playing. But that is it for the current live stream. I will be going live again later on with some online play and some alt shots, if we can get that going, skins, match play, whatever it is. But until then, guys, stay tuned to my social media. Thanks to everyone who hung out. If you are new to the channel, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. And if you did enjoy the content, please leave a like. But until later on, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.